One round of applause for Kev to say a few words. Oh, thank you very, very much. How do you follow that? How do you follow that? Never been to a wedding when shit like that's gone down. Right, so absolutely amazing. What an incredible day. Incredible day so far. Tasha, wow, right? I knew, right, I was going to crumble, but not so many times. But seeing my daughter looking, as everybody does, but seeing you look as incredible as you do, I folded. I folded multiple times. So for anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Kev. I'm Tasha's dad. People have asked me, you know, you're nervous about giving your speech. And I'm like, not nervous about giving me speech. What I'm nervous is about is him following me, right? Once I've done my speech, right, and he can say what he wants, and I've got no comeback on him, have I? So I've got a struggle. I've got a bit of a problem with that. And let me tell you something now. If he mentions the word sausage in his speech, right, and then the police turn up later on and he goes missing, seriously, you don't know me, you don't know where I am, but I just wanted to make sure that I had a few things ready, and that's like, right, seriously, and my balaclava's on as well. Right. So,
I'm going to pick next year for that.
Anyway. Right, first things first, I want to mention a few special people that aren't with us here today. Okay? And I know it's going to get emotional. Phil's dad, Dave, right, I'm so proud today because my daughter's marrying a great guy, right? I know something else that made me really proud, and it only happened recently, was I got asked to wear something of Phil's dad's, and I've got a pair of his cufflinks on, right? It means the world to me, and I really appreciate being asked that, so thank you very much. Tasha, Grandad Rob, okay, Grandma Francis and Grandad Ken. I know every single one of those people are going to be looking down on you today with so much love and so much pride. They'll be so proud of watching you and seeing you getting married today. Yeah, they gave us the weather. They definitely gave us the weather. I mean, Phil, I'd love nothing more. I'll raise a glass to your dad. I'd love nothing more for him to be here with us today, right? Because he's given me, and Elaine, yourself, have given me the only guy that, for me, would ever be good enough for my daughter. Okay. Now, Phil's already told me, right? Phil's already told me that there's bits in his speech they're in italics, right? Depending on how nice I am about Phil, that dictates whether he says those bits or not. So I don't know whether you agree, but I think I've been pretty damn nice up to now. Do you agree with that? Yeah, right. Happy days. So I'm safe. So, whilst I was writing my speech, I got in touch with Ian and I said, have you got any little gems, little nuggets on Phil? And he sent me over an email, right, I swear to God. It was like War and Peace.
1990.
Do you know? It was, so I still go with emails as well, you're all right. But it was like War and Peace, and I was like, Jesus Christ, where do I start with this? So I was hearing stuff. I mean, a couple of my favourite bits were about when Charlotte, we was naughty as kids, and Charlotte used to sort of like say to you, if you don't get dressed up in one of my dresses, I'm going to tell Mum and Dad. I'm going to tell Mum and Dad what you've done. Is that right? Apparently you used to quite like it. So whether things have changed or I don't know. But then, I mean, I've always seen Phil and I've thought he's pretty switched on, this guy. You know, he's always pretty switched on. Is it right? You got your finger stuck in a microwave, and the fire brigade had to get you out. How can anybody be taken serious at that point? So I mean, knowing Phil, right, I know, we all know what Phil's like. He's going to try and fill your head full of lies about me. He's going to tell you that we went on a night out in Manchester, our own little dad and, son-in-law, future son-in-law, potential son-in-law. Bit of a stag do, because I couldn't handle going to Benidorm with you lot, right? Because I swear to God, it'd have killed me, right? So we went on our own, and Phil's going to try and tell you that he out-drunk me, right? We went on the go-karts, and Kev was crap, right? None of it. Maybe the bit about go-karting's crap, right? Feels like a bit like that scene off 8 Mile, if any of you seen it, when he goes like, I know everything you've got to say about me, right? That's exactly what I feel like. So we went go-karting, and I was crap, right? But what gets me is, as a father to a daughter, okay, now, one of the most important things, tell me if I'm wrong, right, is they need to be kind. The person needs to be kind, yeah? Considerate? Yeah. Loving? Yeah. Loyal? Yeah. Bullshit. Right? Because, right, this guy here, are you a proud Blackburn lad, aren't you? Yep. Whoa. Right. And what I'm going to say, I was really impressed before I went to pick some confetti up before, and it was nice to see they put some crayons out for everybody from Blackburn. Right, so, anyway, so Phil, what got me is, Phil's a proud Blackburn lad, right? And I know that because when Tasha and Phil first moved in together, he sent me a picture, right? WhatsApp this, not TikTok, because I'm dead old. Right, he sent me a picture of Tasha wearing a Blackburn top, and I hated it. I'm a Wigan lad, and to see that. But I know he's proud. But he went on his stag do, and he wore a Burnley shirt. What is that about? Now, the issue I've got with this is, does Phil's loyalty go so far? So it's questionable. But what I wanted to do, was on the back of it, I wanted to get Phil a present. Right? Open it! Open it! Open it! Open it!
Oh no.
Now, Phil, the next time you go to a game, you can proudly wear your Black Burnley shirt. Right. I mean, we all know Phil's second passion in life is golf. Yeah? Yeah. But what he won't... My dad said that. Right, but what he won't tell you is every single time that me and Phil have played, he's never beat me. Am I lying, Phil?
You're a shithouse.
That's not an answer to the question. Am I lying? Every time we've played golf, have I won?
You cheating bastard.
And I do remember that, I'm aware that last time you played me dad, he beat you as well. Am I right? I am right, yeah. So, the last time my dad and Phil played a game, they're on like one of the last holes, and Phil was losing, obviously. And it's sort of like one of these holes. It's a bit of, you play golf, it's a bit of a dog leg, But any sort of like big hitter can go diagonally, and they can hit it across the trees, yeah? So my dad's gone. Most of the lads your age, decent golfers, they go across the trees, don't they? Phil, what does he do? He bites, tries to go straight across the trees, never seen the ball again, right? And again, he lost. So...
Can I just add, that's actually the first...
No, it's not your turn now, is it? No, it's not. It's not your turn. It's not. You lost and it's not your turn. Right. So... Tash. I told Tash yesterday, I said, don't think you're getting off lightly. Right? So when I look at you now, Tash, genuinely, you look amazing. Yeah. Now, with fathers and daughters, we always have that special connection, right? And me and Tasha, we've got a favourite poem. And if I can, I'd just like to read it because it's going to resonate with lots of fathers and daughters in here. And you're going to go, yeah, that's right, that. It is right. So, certain is it that there is no kind of affection so purely angelic as a father to a daughter. In love to our wives there is desire, to our sons ambition, but to our daughters there is something that there are no words to express. How right is that? How right is that? And we're not only father and daughter, you might be a tailor now, right? But we're best friends, and we always will be. Okay. So what can I say about Tasha? I mean, I remember the day Tasha was born, right? And I was at the hospital, and everybody knows Tasha's amazing mum, Ange, right? And I got to the hospital, and I'm cradling her in my arms, and I'm thinking, look at that. Look at how beautiful she is. What did she do? She burped and threw up all over me. Now, Tasha's got a phobia of sickness, and I always wonder whether that's where that came from. I had to run home from the hospital about 2.5 miles wearing one of Angie's nighties, right? And that really isn't, it really isn't a great look. Now, now, I remember, right, Tasha was growing up. She had I don't know whether any of you know this, right? Tasha had a passion, right? She loved to do something. She practiced. She had lessons, right? She was absolutely, she was so dedicated to this, right? Tasha used to play the violin. Yes. Right? So, did you? Right. So Tasha used to play the violin. Now, when she was 7 or 8, there was a concert at a school. Okay. So we went to the concert and we had to listen. I was sat with her Uncle Mark, you know, really serious. And we had to listen to about 10 groups of kids come on. And they were absolutely shocking. Shocking. But it didn't matter because Tasha was coming on. And she'd had lessons. She was practicing. She was really, really talented. She wasn't. Now, I remember the look that on Angie's face as me and her Uncle Mark ran out crying, right? Now, there was obviously somebody that was out of tune because it wasn't Tasha, right? But it was absolutely terrible. If we had a violin, we could actually, oh, hang on. You broke his right. Right, go on, Tash. Go on, Tash. He's not tuned, it wasn't last time. Maybe we'll do that later. Right. So in 2015, me and Tasha, we went back to Germany. Right, we went to Munster where Tasha was born, you know, and it was amazing. You know, just having that time, and I'd swear to God, anybody that gets the chance to spend time with the kids, just you and them, do it. It was amazing. I mean, we were playing hide and seek in a hotel room and playing the Olympics in a hotel room, and it was just absolutely nuts. But we went out one night and we were getting drunk in a bar, okay? And Tasha started talking to a German professor, okay? Now, she was talking to him about the Russia and Ukraine crisis that was going on at the time, and I was watching her, and she was getting more and more into this conversation, she was getting more and more drunk. So I'm getting more and more excited because I know what's coming, right? And she was leathered, and the guy's gone, I'm doing something at the university tomorrow. I'm doing a lecture about the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Tasha, we're going. We are going. So she committed to it. We are going. I went, Tash, really? She went, no, Dad, we are going. I went, right, okay. Well, you've said we're going, so we're going. Next morning, I wakes her up. Tasha, come on, we've got to set off. Oh, Dad, do we really need to go? I went, well, you've given your word, so yeah, we do. We're going to go. So anyway, we walked over to the university, and Tasha obviously has to find out where the lecture is. So she walks over to the reception looking all studenty and German. Hello, right? And I don't know why, but when I practiced this speech, this is how the conversation went. All German Tasha walking up like that. Born in Germany, me, you know, right? And she's gone, we're first lecture on Russia and Ukraine. And I swear to God, the woman's looked at her and gone, eh? Where's lecture on Russia and Ukraine? And the woman replied to her in German. Tasha went, I'm really sorry, but I don't speak German. How the bloody hell do you expect to understand the lecture then? I swear to God, it was such a proud moment. We run out. I was crying, right? I'm laughing that much. And she's crying because she's so embarrassed, right? And I kept saying, he's behind you. He's behind you. Right, I swear to God, we couldn't get out of there fast enough, could we?
No, we liked it.
So, anyhow, I've got to say, right, running time, nearly finished now. You don't have to put up with me for much longer. But I am.
You could do mine if you want.
I am beyond proud of the lady that you are. Beyond proud. Now, a huge part of that, and a lot of you probably know her, a huge part of that has to go to her amazing mum, Angela. Right? Also, I've got to say that a special mention has to go to Nigel. Nigel, where are you? Nigel has been there. Nigel's been there for Tasha throughout, since a little child, right? She's been there for her, and he's helped guide and support her, which has also played a massive part on the lady that Tasha is. Okay, so Nigel, Ange, I appreciate you both more than you can imagine. So it's at this point now the father of the bride gives a little bit of marriage advice, okay? If I could give you any marriage advice, laugh every day, keep no secrets, tell no lies, travel, have fun, and always have a dog.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you please be upstanding? And raise your glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Taylor. Thank you.
Well done. Oh, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well done, Kev, ladies and gents. And ladies and gents, for the next speech, grab a warm round of applause for the man of the hour, our groom, Phil Taylor, to say a few words.
Cheers, that.
Just leave your mobile.
Cheers, Phil.
Come on, you've had your moment now. Sit down. You all right? I'll make it as short and sweet as I possibly can, because if Kev's not bored you to tears, Tony definitely fucking will. And everybody who knows me, I'm not very keen on getting on microphone, karaoke and whatnot. She's a belter, different from the rest. Today is without doubt the happiest day of my life. For two reasons. Married the love of my life. Oh, Sally Ann. And because I don't have to fucking plan anymore, and I have some money. We fucking done it, Sal. So, I'd like to start with a toast to my favourite person in the world.
Ollie.
You look absolutely amazing today. It wouldn't be what it is without you. So, if you can raise your glasses. Yes. To Ollie.
Cheers, Ollie.
Wind your neck in, thank you, Paul. Sal, you look phenomenal. As everybody has said, without a doubt, I'm punching. I'll say it for the rest. I'll say it for the rest here. I've said it a thousand times. You've said it 1,000 times. Just accept it.
You're punching.
So I've got the easy job because I just go around thanking everybody. So you'll just have to bear with me because it's a bit of a thank fest. Brad, I haven't written anything about the sausages, Kev, to be honest. But talking of that, she chose not to have sausage this morning, actually. Bridesmaids. Dino, Louise, Charlotte, Steph, absolutely stunning. I said it. Damn straight. Just thanks for getting her ready this morning. It can't have been an easy task, but because at least she only had one fucking dress to put on, whereas normally it's about 15, and they all go up floor and then get sent back to Assos. So, Alison, amazing. You know, we've said it 1,000 times. We couldn't have done today without you. Queen of Temu. all the snide flowers. Unbelievable. I can't wait to sell them. I'm going to make a fortune off them. I really am. Well, yeah, thanks very much, Ali. Elaine, the pain. Angie, only because it rhymes. Thank you very much for raising me to be who I am today.
Yeah.
Even though I might not have gone to university, which you kindly pointed out the other day or the other week. I think your words were superstar. What did I write down? Superstar to failure. Something along them lines. I think it said. What Mr. Ward said at primary school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think I turned out so bad, really. Angie, I can see where Tash gets her wicked good looks from, because it certainly isn't him. It's definitely not him. Thank you both for everything that you've done for us both. Angie, I know Tash would want me to say you've been there throughout her life for everything she's done, and she appreciates you so much. I know wherever Jonathan is, we've got some flowers. I know any time today. That's our time.
Are you giving them to you to give him?
I've got my hands full, pal. I'd also like to thank everybody that's helped my wife and I put this wedding together, whether it's financially or helping sort stuff out. We appreciate you both so much. So, toast to yourself. Thank you. I've not got enough hands, but God bless you all. God bless you. So it's nice to have all our favourite people in one room. Not often you can say that. And we've got kids' table down here, as you can see. Best behaviour. Best behaviour, thank you. But just want to thank you all for coming. Appreciate, obviously, taking time off work, getting up here, booking hotel rooms, paying for all ale yesterday, Mark. Really appreciate it. God bless you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. It wouldn't have been. It would not have been the same day without any of you here, but it would have been a fucking lot cheaper. So enjoy it. Thank you very much. So me and Tash have been together for 17 years. 7 years on, 10 years off. We were very volatile, you know. Some of you will know how we met. Some of you were there. 3 of you made the long-term cut. Congratulations. Some of you bite skinnier teeth, but there we go.
You've been like that for?
But I just.
I'm not going to bother after this.
But I just wanted to share our story with you in case anyone didn't know, because there's not many people can say they married the holiday romance 17 years after meeting them, after not crossing paths for 10 years. So it sounds mad, this. I just keep calling her Sal and everything. I first laid eyes on our Sal in Manchester Airport in a group of birds stood there at the same gate as us waiting to go to Crete. Stephanie. Little did I know she'd be staying at the same hotel on the same package holiday, and I spent every day for a week grafting my arse off, chatting to her at Shallow End. Because it was closest to the bar and I didn't have to get out for a pee. It took best part of a week, and she finally succumbed to the Blackburn charm. But little did I know it'd be short-lived. So we got together for a few months before Sal binned me off 2 weeks before Christmas, which was sound. Nice one, our Sal. I never heard from her again until we were on the old swipers on the dating apps. And then I saw her. Instantly, obviously recognised her. That massive Webster head.
Taylor, yeah.
Taylor head, yeah. Colour drained from my face, naturally. And she left me unmatched for like 9 hours. But it was the dating app where she has to speak to me first. So I'm sat at work all day, clock's ticking, just finishing work, and she writes on the message, "Hi, remember me?" I thought, yeah, I do. So naturally, I just replied, but no, should I? Naturally, arse went in about 30 seconds and said, yeah, of course I do. So we got chatting, and we agreed to meet for a drink in Chorley, halfway between Wigan and Blackburn. Went into a bar, cocktail bar upstairs, happy days. Goes in, I said, I'll have a bottle of Peroni, driving, and she said, I'll have a gin and tonic. So barman says, he's a bit optics, he said, is Gordon's all right? She went, absolutely not. I went, excuse me? I said, you're from fucking Wigan? We went for a second date the following week to Manchester Christmas markets. Second date, don't count. You were asleep on my shoulder slavering, don't count as a date. Second date in Manchester Christmas markets. Had a few drinks, mulled wines. It was snowing, Christmas ears, you know. Little did I know, she'd packed a spare pair of knickers and a toothbrush, moved herself in and never left.
That's that page, go.
Get in. One less thing to worry about.
Spare room, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sausage for breakfast.
Don't worry, it's all right.
So, some people said I were absolutely stupid for proposing to Tash and trying to marry her.
Why? Why?
Not because there's anything wrong with her, but because her dad's one evolution past a silverback gorilla. But as he kindly said in his speech, he's a soft ass. Proper soft ass.
Got this, yeah?
And just to prove my point, as it says on here, apart from when he threatened to put me in his boot if I hurt Tash.
Got the cable.
But
Then what's that?
I didn't know I'd invited IRA. But in all seriousness, Kev, thank you for giving me the best gift ever, letting me marry your daughter. It's the best gift I've ever had. A gift that I can't wait to unwrap later. Get in. Get in. Yes. One of the many things that... What's it got to do with you? Wind your neck in. One of the many things that I love about Tash is that everybody loves her as much as I do. This is where I'll end up struggling here.
Oh no, you got it. You've got this. You've got this. You're good.
Let's go.
You got this.
To move to a new town where everybody knows everybody, as you'll all agree, especially Black Bull lot, and instantly fit in just shows how special you are and amazing. And thank you for making the move to Blackburn, because I could not cope living in Wigan. Strange folk. Hey, you all right over there? How are we doing? Nice to see you. So, I've written down some promises that I'd like to make to you.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to stick to them, obviously.
Yeah.
Till death do us part. And all that. I promise to always check your chicken breast that's been under the oven for an hour and a half. is cooked when you shove it under my nose at tea time with your torch. Is it cooked? Is it pink? It's an inch from being away from a crisp. It's cooked. I promise I'll walk the dog for you after you put your fake tan on and it looks like it might rain and my tan will run. I promise I'll pick you up from Wigan when you go out for a drink with your mates because it's my fault I took her away from her mates.
We don't really go to Wigan, no. What about
Shut up.
Manchester?
It's not your time, thank you. I promise I'll sit and watch your fashion shows when you order £2,000 worth of dresses off the internet and send them all back. What a waste of my time. And finally, I promise to confine myself in our bedroom with the door shut if I'm poorly, to avoid contaminating other rooms and door handles so that you don't risk getting ill, even if it means that you take the dog and move out and leave me to die again.
Bring kids.
Right, that's your lot. Me groomsmen, the boys. I'm not being funny. How fit are my mates, by the way? Mushy, sexy boy. Daz, Mushy, Benjaminio, legends, mate, legends. Thanks for being with me this morning. You might not have had much to do, but just keeping me straight and narrow and straight. Why did you looked at me straight away then? But yeah, thanks very much. But I'll never forgive any of you for making me wear a fucking Burnley shirt. Shut it. He's as much of a dingle as anyone else is. No chance. Towns, the best man. We've been best mates since that fateful week in Malia, where our Sal turned up. So technically you've known Tash for as long as I have, 17 years. And somehow we've never really had a crossword, which surprises me because you're such a knobhead.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
I won't say too much because I could ruin his speech.
Well, you've already done that.
But I've said I'll let you have your little moment, but I'm glad I've took it off you, to be honest. So thanks for sorting my stag do out. Thanks for being my best man and my diamond geezer. So you might have seen I've got my old man up here with me. In spirit. The spirit being single malt whiskey. Got a nice place setting for him. It's there anyway. I'm sure all the fellas can appreciate I didn't get much say in the table settings, the flowers. I didn't get it at all. No, I'm just here today. That's about it. Apart from my suits, I got to pick my suits. That's about it. And I think mainly that the reason for that is whenever Tash gets her nails done, she asks me what colour she should get her nails. Without fail, I will always say
blue and white.
The white stripes.
she's never done it once, to be fair. So unfortunately, it's not all champagnes and golds today.
Oh no.
Just have to give Townie a minute.
Just give me a minute.
Like running for a dog, it took him a minute. Well, I'm not. You were meant to be. Don't in hand.
Brilliant. Try that one. If you haven't seen it over there, it's that.
So I'll put it with the whatever it is, the guest book sign thing. Sign it if you want. Not you. I'll hand you over to Townie in a second, but please remember, anything he tells you, he was either with me, he made me do it, or he taught me how to do it. So whatever he says, take it with a pinch of salt. One last thing, a story like ours is rare, and I genuinely believe all them years ago, you were the one for me. I hope today is everything you wanted and more. So please, raise your glass one more time.
To Sal!
My beautiful wife, Natasha Louise Taylor. Cheers. God bless you.
Brilliant.
Oh, thank God that's done with.
Ladies and gents, our groom Phil, round of applause. Well done, sir. Ladies and gents, to close the speeches, our best man, top guy today, along with the rest of the groomsmen, Adam, aka Towns. Right, well, this is going to be quite short because everything me and Phil do is the same, and he looks like he's written my speech for me. So, can we both, everyone give it up for Phil and Kev for their speeches? They were brilliant. I'm no good with public speaking, as you can probably tell already, so just please bear with me. I won't keep you too long. Phil's told me I need to hurry up because he's hungry. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is AI Speech Simulation Tool. Sorry, my name's Adam. And I have the absolute honour and privilege of being Phil's best man today. Although looking around, I don't think there was too much competition. There's a room just full of absolute lunatics. I'd like to thank both Phil and Sal for letting me be a part of this very special day. I think I can speak on behalf of everybody here that the ceremony of the day so far has been absolutely perfect, and this venue is absolutely breathtaking. Everybody here looks fabulous. The groomsmen, you all look dapper.
Yeah.
Bridesmaids, you all look stunning. And how good did Ollie look?
Yeah. What a boy.
And Sal, well, everyone in this room, he's already said it himself, probably thinking how's Phil pulled this off. You look absolutely stunning. Phil, on the other hand,
Yeah.
you do look dapper. I'm just glad that you've still got some hair on your head after being outside for so long.
Lock it in, lock it in.
Get that powder on. Rolling back the clock, I met Phil in around 2007, 2008. Me and a group of friends at the time used to hang around at our friend Matt's house. Matt turned his house into a club called Extreme Club Wilsonia. I think there was quite a few attendees here from what I can gather. And Phil used to knock around with his younger brother Dan, and that's how we initially met. Me and a few of the lads had booked a holiday to go to Malia, and then we had a dropout.
So we needed someone to fill the space, didn't we, Phil? So that's the only reason I'm here now, really. For being honest. Phil came, filled the space, and he's just been at my side ever since, really, from that week. We're pretty inseparable. Going forward, Phil's pretty much always wanted to be me. He's he became my apprentice in life, to be fair. Where I went, he went. Where I drank, he drank. If I were in trouble, he were in trouble. He hasn't followed my career path, to be honest. He became an electrician, and now I have to see his ugly mug at work every day as well. So, unfortunately, though, for Phil, when he was an electrician, he still dibs and dabs in every now and again. He just wasn't as skilled at it as I was. An example of that was a job he did at Liam's house the other month. Phil was wearing an outside light. He's jumped into the loft to drill a hole outside. He's then got out the loft to check the hole was in the correct place, only to realise it wasn't in the correct place. It was in next door's bedroom. Plaster all over the bed. Good work, Phil. Well done, mate.
You're on that as well, shouldn't you? He's a peeper.
I've completely lost where I am now, so just give me a minute. Good. Yeah, anyway. Moving back slightly, as Phil's already mentioned, we also, in Malia, I don't remember a lot of it, to be honest, but I do remember meeting a group of girls from Wigan. Phil took a liking to one of these girls, spent most of the week grafting her, and it was evident to see back then that there was something special between them. The lucky girl obviously put us up with him.
Grafting her.
Well, it was.
Make it work for it.
Well, obviously, the lucky girl was our Sal. They had a bit of a whirlwind romance for a few months when we got home, but it seemed that Sal had got sick of driving between Wigan and Blackburn. Phil obviously couldn't drive at the time. He still can't drive now, really, can you?
Get bus home then.
I'll go with Toddy. I hope. So Sal called it a day, as it just wasn't working back then. The first call Phil made was, of course, to myself. He was heartbroken. So, Sal, I'd just like to thank you for the messiest few months of my life after that. I don't remember much of it at all. But what I do know is that it was decided you fell off a cliff, never to be seen again. I think that's taken from the film Happy Gilmore, if I'm right.
Fell off a cliff and died on impact.
Yeah. Fast forward a few years, one day I'm sat minding my own business and I received a text message. Guess who I'm talking to? So after a bit of umming and ahhing, I asked for a clue. The response I got was she's been scaling a cliff for several years. So I knew straight away it was you, Sal. It turned out they'd bumped into each other again on the dating app Bumble. I still, to this day, think he must have had a photo of both myself and him as his profile picture. And she swiped for the wrong one. And this is how similar me and Phil are. There's a line in here, it says, so they met up, Tash arrived with a pair of knickers and a toothbrush. The knickers are still in her bag and she never left. Literally word for word what you wrote. Everybody obviously knows Natasha has an affectionate name from Phil, Sal. But there is another one that I got asked not to call you in my speech today, but I'm not going to call you a flat dick. I'm not going to do it. Flat dicks. Now then. Sorry, Tash. It's too late now. I've already said it. What? I've already said it. She's a flat dick. A flat dick. It's a proper Phil word, that. I'll get him to explain it to you after if you don't get it. Now then, stories about Phil. No, I'm just getting started, lad. Over the years, me and Phil have been to many, many places, but sitting down to actually try and think of some stories where Phil has gotten into any trouble, quite hard to come by. As some as you may have already figured out, he's quite a boring soul, really. He's like an old man in a young man's body and just loves to moan. They touched a nerve. Phil's groomsmen have helped me with a couple of these stories, seeing as there were that much of a lack of them. So, Phil's always been... One thing the groomsmen have said when he was younger, before I knew him, he was quite good at sports. Or so he thought. He loves to play golf, and he did used to play football. John and Daz, however, have made it clear you need to know these two things. Number one, you're shit at golf. And number two, you're a bang average right back at best in your football career.
I didn't say it.
Tell me yesterday, it's true.
Yeah. There are a couple of others that do stand out, though. Me and Owen and a couple of the other lads took Phil on his first England away game to Bulgaria away. We went via Amsterdam. Now, as you can imagine, in Amsterdam, we might have sampled some of the local cuisine, a couple of space cakes, and it began to affect Phil quite rapidly as we're on a train from Amsterdam to Eindhoven Airport, not even in the correct country, and Phil says, "Is that where England are playing tomorrow?" Not even got nowhere near another flight to catch yet. You are good. Oh, they were great, weren't they? On the very same trip, maybe you had to be there on this one, but when we arrived in Bulgaria, the room that we stayed in was, well, questionable, to say the least. And we had bunk beds. Now, I don't know if any of you realise just how big Phil's arse is. Because it is massive. He decided he was going to take the top bunk. He jumped on the top bunk, flattened the bed, landed on one of the other lads. We nearly ended up getting booted out because of all the noise we were making. That's about as much trouble as you've ever got in, really, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Now, this one, I'm going to apologise before I even say it. I can't believe it. I'm going to say it, to be honest.
Is this the one that said you've left it in?
Yeah, I've left it in.
Oh.
It's just offensive. It's just, you know what he's like? He's an offensive man. Over the years of getting to know him, I've realised he is one of the most offensive people I have ever met, and he certainly has a way with words. Even when he's joking, I've always said he's got a tongue like a viper. He's the king of the one-liners. I am shooketh. The fat dog's fart. The birds shit in the woods. I've just curled out a King Kong's finger. Not on the Guinness, that. But the worst one I've ever heard him come out with was on Bentley's stag do in Krakow. Has anybody been to Auschwitz? Yeah. Well, we went to Auschwitz.
Do it.
Well, and we were all rough as toast. We just completed the tour of one of the most sickening places to ever exist. We're walking out the exit, and the words that came out of Phil's mouth was, "They want to reopen this place for gays." I said it were offensive, I'm sorry. It weren't me, it were him. It were him.
Is he not today?
Now, now that just in one sentence Phil's said, sums up Phil's sense of humour.
Boys!
Sorry, mate.
Wow.
Now, just before I move on to the nicer bit, there is just one last thing I want to ask you. We can't go through today without mentioning just how, and we're talking about Phil's arse a lot today, aren't I? just how smelly Phil's arse is. Tasha has been known to say that it puts a strain on the relationship in the past before and now. But Phil's also got a past history of not being so well at weddings, have you, Phil? No. You were poorly at mine. How is your tummy today?
Been alright so far.
Right, well, I've just bought you some spare boxes here. I believe at the last wedding you went to, you shot yourself and hid your boxes in sister. Yo, the last minute purchase them, lad. Hey, you're not shitting in Calvin's, mate. You can wear them Asdas.
Shit happens. That weren't off.
It weren't off. Anyway, I'll get a move on now because Phil's getting angry with me. Firstly, I'd like to thank both Natasha's and Phil's families for bringing up two of the best people I've ever met. They both really are a credit to you. And Phil, I know your dad, Big Dave, will be watching. And he'll be very, very proud of you both. I'd like to thank all the groomsmen for the lack of help and investment into the stag do. It was... You tight bastards. But in all seriousness, you do look incredible, so please could I raise a toast to the groomsmen? Hey, thanks, love. I'd like to thank the beautiful bridesmaids for all the help with setting up today and the hen do, etc. Looks like you all had a fab time. So, again, could I raise a toast for the bridesmaids, please? Yeah, I'm still shaking.
You're so great. Awesome.
Philip, thanks again for giving me this privilege today. You really are one in a million. Keep being you. Why am I crying for? I'm so proud that I can call you my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Natasha, thank you as well. Thanks for making Phil so happy. Thanks for making his life complete. It really is incredible to see the love you both have for each other. I wish you all both the happiness in the world. On that note, could I ask everybody to please be upstanding and raise a glass to the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Taylor.
Smash it.